Hello everyone, my name is Hannah. Welcome to a new reading vlog. So in this reading vlog, I'm going to be unintentionally doing another Brandon Sanderson, Erin Morgenstern mashup. So I am going to be picking up Words of Radiance, and I am really excited for it because I really enjoyed the first one and I just wanted to dive right into this one. But I did my cozy fantasy reading vlog before picking this one up, and all I could think about was this world and these characters, so I'm really excited to dive back into this one. And then I'll actually probably end up picking up Edge Dancer, which is the novella between books 2 and 3, and it's really short. Like I said, it's a novella, so I think it's following one of the side characters. And then I will be doing my reread of The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. This is just the perfect time of year to read this book, and I want to go through and annotate my copy, so I'll be doing all of that in this vlog. But before we get into all of that, I wanted to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Louisa. So I've worked with Louisa before, and you guys know I love their jewelry pieces. I wear them all the time, and they're just so beautiful and elegant and long-lasting. Louisa has a really good sustainability mission, and so it's kind of hard to find good sustainable jewelry for an affordable price, but that is not the case with Louisa. They have pieces starting at $39, and they also have a sale going on right now for the holiday season where you can get up to 35% off. So make sure you go check out that sale. It's the perfect time to try them out if you haven't already, and it's the perfect time to gift a really gorgeous jewelry piece to somebody that you love. I love their rings. Their rings are like all my favorite, but I'm running out of fingers to wear their rings on. So the next best thing for me, the next jewelry piece that I like the most is necklaces. And I picked out this necklace here, which is called the May necklace, M-E-I. I'll try to get a close-up of it. So it's got like this really pretty, almost like pearl inside, and then the crescent moon around it with the stars. And then the chain is really unique. I really like the chain on this one. I personally love necklaces that is just like a gold chain and a pendant. Their pieces are so beautiful that you can like dress them up and wear them for like a nice dress up evening, or you can wear them day to day, which is what I plan on doing with this necklace. And then they were kind enough to also send me a second piece, which I chose the Elise teardrop earrings in gold. So they have like some gemstone detailing on the actual like hoop, and then the little teardrop pendant, which I did decide to get my mother-in-law a gift the last time I worked with Louisa, and it was the Elise necklace in gold. These pair perfectly together, so I'm really excited to have both of these. So thank you so much to Louisa for sponsoring this video and partnering with me and just supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, and thank you to all of you who always support my channel. It really means a lot to me that I can even do this and get sent stuff like this. So definitely make sure you go check out the link in my description to check out their sale. Get a gift for yourself, get a gift for somebody you love. You will not regret it. Their pieces are just absolutely stunning and so well made and good quality. I promise that you will love them. All right, now let's get right into the reading vlog. You stretching? Bless you. Bless you. Oh, sneezer. What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Under she goes. Where'd you go? Allie. I've already started and made it quite a ways into the book that I am currently reading, and that is Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. This is the second book in the Stormlight Archive, so book 2 to The Way of Kings, which I read recently and really loved, and I've just been thinking about these characters. I did a cozy fantasy reading vlog, and I had fun with those books, but I just kept like wanting to dive back into this world and this story, so I'm really happy to be back in this world. I am currently on page 339, so I'm over a quarter of the way through this book already, and yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's not like there's like a ton of like action and stuff that's like keeping me going. I'm just like really invested in the characters, and I just think that the world is really interesting. I'm having a good time with that. I also really like that this came with some character art in the front, and then in the back it's not character art, but it is the map of the world in color, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. It's an epic high fantasy. I'm sure most of you already know what this like series is about. I'm very late to the game on it. I took my time and picked up Way of Kings when I was like really in the mood to pick it up, and I think that was the perfect decision because I'm really enjoying it, and if I would have picked it up when I wasn't so like much in the mood for it, I might have ended up DNFing it, which is crazy to me because I gave that book 5 stars. So I don't want to talk too much about like what this book is about and like what's happening in this book because it's the second book in a series, and obviously like The Way of Kings is a 1,000-page book, so yeah, I don't want to like spoil anything or anything like that, but just suffice it to say that I am really thoroughly enjoying this one. And my plan today, I have the whole rest of the day. It's like only noon right now, so I have like the whole day ahead of me, and I plan on hunkering down on the couch and putting on some winter ambiance again and reading this book. As far as other reading plans for this video, I'm not really entirely sure. I think once I finish this, I will just pick up the novella, the 2.5 novella. I can't remember if that one is called Edge Dancer or Dawn Shard. I know those are the 2 novellas in this series, and I do plan on reading them. I can't remember what the title of the 2.5 novella is. The audiobook for it is free to listen on Spotify if you have a membership, which I do, and I figured I would just listen to that one on there. I'll probably pick up that novella after I finish this. I really want to reread The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. But yeah, I do really want to read that one, and it's like perfect for like December, so I might pick that one up, and I do want to annotate in that one as well. But yeah, there is some, there's a couple books up on my physical TBR that I want to get to as well. I have The Ornithologist's Field Guide to Love by India Holton, which is a historical magical realism. And then I have Kingdom of Claw by Demi Winter, which is the second book to The Road of Bones, which is another like Viking fantasy. And I did really enjoy the first book, so since I'm in like a fantasy mood, maybe I'll pick that one up. For sure, I want to focus on Words of Radiance just because I'm really enjoying it. I also wanted to show my Christmas present from Brandon, which it came in the mail, and he was like, do you want me to wrap it? And I was like, I'm gonna let you decide, and he hasn't decided yet, but I'm just so excited that I want to show you right now. It's not quite Christmas yet, but whatever, he's not here. That is the special deluxe editions of the Magnolia Parks series by Jessa Hastings. If you don't know, this is one of my favorite series. I love the Magnolia Parks universe. I think it was maybe 2022 that me and my friends were just obsessed with these books. Lachlan read them, and I was like, that sounds interesting, and that cover is interesting. Let me pick it up. I remember reading this sample because she was like, if you like, see if you like it first, and then you can buy the physical copy of it. And I read the sample, and I was like, before I finished like the 50 pages of the sample, I was like, I'm like, I need this. And we quickly became obsessed with it. If you don't know, the series follows the character Magnolia Parks and her tumultuous relationship with BJ Ballantyne. And it's like rich people drama, but the writing is really like poetic and beautiful. And the found family in it, like the box set, their friend group. Oh, I just love them all so much. And yeah. I have spoilery reading vlogs for first 2 Magnolia Parks books and then the first 2 Daisy Hates books, which is, in my eyes, part of the series, but I guess technically they can be read separately, but like I wouldn't recommend that. And then I think I have some spoiler-free vlogs where I read them as well. But yeah, anyways, so these are the deluxe editions. So they're like cloth bound and they've got this gold foiling on them. I really love this like green. And then the end pages are really pretty. And there's a ribbon bookmark. That's the first book. Then we have the second book, The Long Way Home, which this one is like extra special, which I'll show you why in a second. Again, it has special end pages, so it's different from the first book. And then it also does have the ribbon bookmark. But this one is extra special because me, Lachlan, and Rachel are specifically named in the foreword of this book, which is just so cool because, like, what? So in the foreword, it says, one day the books were selling well for a self-published book. They had always sold well for a self-published book, though, to be fair to myself. But then literally overnight, they were selling in droves. And much to my publisher's dismay, I still cannot tell them why. My best bet is a few incredibly sweet YouTube book cuties who just backed me. Lachlan, Hannah, Rachel, Brandy, Kimmy, and Kayla, I love you so much. I don't know why they did or how they found me. I don't even know whether it's factually true that it was them, but this is my foreword, so who's gonna stop me? It was them. It's the official lore now. So literally me, Lachlan, and Rachel are all named in the foreword of this book, which is just so cool. So thank you, Jessa, for naming us. That's just so cool. But yeah, I do remember like my friend group not shutting up about these books when The Long Way Home came out. And then finally we have Into the Dark, which is the third and final book in Magnolia and BJ's like storyline. And then we have these end pages for this one. And I haven't read this one yet. It came out this year, but I haven't read it yet because something happens in The Long Way Home that is very sensitive to me. And so I've been like avoiding picking this one up because I didn't want to set myself off. So I haven't picked it up yet. I haven't found the strength to yet, but I do really want to read it eventually and see like where Magnolia and BJ's story ends up. But yeah, I just think these are such stunning additions, and the fact that me and my friends are named in the foreword of The Long Way Home, I had to get it. So I'm gonna put these on my shelf and display them, and I guess if Brandon's like, hey, I still wanted to wrap those, I guess he can take them off, but I'm gonna put them on my shelf right now. Yeah, that is going to be it for this intro, so I'll let you go. I'll see you in the next update, and hopefully I am over the halfway point in Words of Radiance.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for all
Alright, hello everyone. I wanted to give a quick update about what I have been reading, obviously, Words of Radiance, and I've made it over the halfway point. I am on page 597, so I'm basically 600 pages into this, and I'm loving it. It's so good. There have been some things that are happening that are just like, oh, it's just so well written, and then characters that I have wanted to like have their paths cross are finally having their paths cross, and like just so much happening now, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't put it down. It's so good. I am just having the absolute best time with this, and I'm so happy that I have found a new series to occupy my mind. The audiobook is fantastic, and I just love the characters, and like, yeah, things are happening. And I've been texting my friend Nate, who this is like one of his favorite series of all time, if not his favorite series of all time, and so he's read it several times, and so I'm like giving him updates on where I'm at, and oh, it's just so much fun. But yeah, I am going to be doing a lot of driving tomorrow for Thanksgiving, so I'll be able to get a lot of audiobook listening done. I wanted to give an update because I think the last time I updated, I was on page like 200 and something. So I'm like, all right, I better update quick. It's been 400 pages because the next time I update, it might be much closer to the end of the book, if not like me already finishing it. So I wanted to give kind of a midway check-in and just say that I'm absolutely loving it, and I'm just so happy about the fact that I'm absolutely loving it. So yeah, solid high epic fantasy. If you haven't read it yet, please just read it. I know I'm so late to the game on this one, and I should have picked it up sooner, but I think I'm picking it up at the perfect time because this is exactly like what I'm in the mood to read, and I'm having such a good time.
It was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business in my little present shop, when the bell on the door jingled once more, and then time almost came to a stop. But somehow I knew, and maybe so did you, that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas on. We forgot what you came for, and in the coffee shop just next door, we talked for hours on end, and somehow we knew that we'd found something true, and that everything would change from now on. Yes, from this Christmas on, this Christmas on, from this Christmas on, it's gonna from this Christmas sun. From this Christmas sun, it's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas sun. From this Christmas sun.
Hello everyone, I have some reading updates because I have actually finished 2 books since we last talked. So I did finish Words of Radiance and I absolutely love this. It was such a fun time and like so much was happening. I definitely enjoyed this one more than the first, mostly because I was more attached to the characters and like I knew the world already, so there was no like getting invested. I was already invested, and some of the stuff that was happening in this book was just absolutely wild. There were some big reveals, some character moments where I was like, I want these characters to meet and interact, and they finally did in this book, so I was living for those moments. There were some really great quotes and really great scenes in this that I was just like, that gave me goosebumps. That was incredible. I just loved this one so much. I will say my only issue with it, just one little like was there is a overused trope that happens towards the end of this book that I was just like, really? We really need to do that? If you've read it, you probably know what I'm talking about. If not, like, I don't obviously want to spoil anything because if I say what the trope is, it's like a huge spoiler. So, but yeah, that was the only thing that I was like, dang it, that is annoying. Everything else about this book I just absolutely loved. I'm giving this one 5 stars for sure. There's no like wishy-washiness about it like there was with The Way of Kings, because I just love this. I love this so much. And then after finishing this, I dove right into Edge Dancer, which is the novella between books 2 and 3, and it is following a character that we meet in the interludes of this book. So these are told in parts, and between each part there are interludes following these like side characters. You get like one chapter from their point of view, and it's just like somebody else in the world that it's like you should kind of know what's going on there. It's like a behind the scenes kind of thing. So we met this character in the interludes of this book, and now she's got a novella. It was pretty short. I mean, I had the audiobook from my library. I didn't buy the physical copy or anything like that, but I read it all today. It was pretty short. So yeah, this was following Lift, and Lift is not my favorite. I think she's like a 13-year-old girl, but I don't know. Her like sense of humor is just like kind of annoying. And just some of the stuff she says like awesomeness and how, like her awesomeness, and I don't know. She used the word awesome a lot, which was like just again a little annoying. Not in a way that I'm like, ew, I don't like her. More in a way of like, she's not my favorite character, but like I still am rooting for her and want her to succeed. So yeah, I just find her character to be a little bit annoying, but she has a spren called Wendell. 5 stars for Wendell. I love Wendell. But yeah, that one, I'm like, I think it's technically considered like required reading. At least that's what I've heard. My friend Nate said like, no, you definitely don't have to read these. And like, I'm like, it's good to know this information, but also like it didn't feel like 100% necessary. So if you did want to skip Edge Dancer, you probably can. I'm not the expert here though, so I don't know. But yeah, I kind of treated it as just like one really long interlude chapter because it's just nice to have like all the information that is available when you're reading a series like this. So I think I'm just gonna give this one 3 stars. Like, it was fine. I don't have any strong feelings towards it. It's a novella that I read. So now I'm going to go into Oathbringer, but I'm not going to pick that one up quite yet. I have been told that I need to read the Mistborn trilogy, like the original trilogy, and then reread Warbreaker, which if you know, I did not enjoy Warbreaker at all the first time I read it, but I've forgotten most of the things that happen in it. So I'll probably just do like a quick little reread of that. Maybe I'll enjoy it more on the second time because I'm thoroughly enjoying Brandon Sanderson's writing now. So maybe I'll enjoy it. So yeah, there's just a lot that I need to read that I'm like excited to read, but I am going to start my reread of The Starless Sea. I need to set up my annotation system for it yet, and get like my tabs picked out and all of that, so we'll do that tonight. But yeah, I'm excited to reread this one because I think it's been a few years since I've reread it, and I just absolutely love Erin Morgenstern's writing, so taking a little break from Brandon Sanderson to read an Erin Morgenstern just like I did before when I read Way of Kings. So yeah, those are all of the reading updates. Now, it's advent calendar time. I have been behind, so I need to catch up. I did open day 2, which was these little Gilmore Girls stickers. But that's been it. I've opened the first and the second day, and it is now December 5th. So I need to open up 3 days worth. So let's do that. So we've got this here. Day 3 is this thing. Some kind of writing utensil? Question mark? It's a pencil. I can already see the eraser. I was like, oh, it's literally just a pencil. But on the other side, it says, "Oi with the poodles" already, which, that's hilarious. Okay, now we gotta find day 4. Oh, it's up here. Ooh, it's got Luke's logo on it. My mom keeps asking me too. She's like, tell me what you got in your advent calendar, because she loves Gilmore Girls too. But I was like, dude, I haven't opened it yet. Oh my god. It wouldn't open. Okay. It's a Gilmore Girls recipe booklet. Oh my god, these are so tiny. Like, look at that. Look at the writing. It says Trix's Spice Nuts, and then Luke's Breakup Chocolate Pancakes. And finally, number 5, which is right here. Whatever glue they used on these envelopes, it's like super glue. So I have to like destroy the entire envelope to get into this thing. Like, look at this massacred envelope. Okay. Oh, interesting. This is a heat-sensitive sticker. It says, adhere to your mug. Image reveals when exposed to heat. So it's like a little, it looks like a coffee cup. So we'll have to try that. All right, there you have it. That is the advent calendar for the last 3 days. So now I can go send pictures to my mom. But yeah, I'm going to set up my annotation key for the Starless Sea, and then I am gonna go sit on the couch. I might not actually even start this today. I might just save it for the weekend. I'm gonna do reading sprints on Saturday, so who knows. But I will set up the annotation key tonight. But I might just like watch BookTube because I'm behind and people are doing Bookmas, and so then I'm falling even further behind, and I kind of just want to chill and relax on the couch tonight. So I'll set up the annotation key, and then I'll probably end up watching BookTube.
Penguin Random House Audio presents The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern.
Far beneath the surface of the earth, hidden from the sun and the moon, upon the shores of the Starless Sea, there is a labyrinthine collection of tunnels and rooms filled with stories. Stories written in books and sealed in jars and painted on walls. Odes inscribed onto skin and pressed into rose petals. Tales laid in tiles upon the floors, bits of plot worn away by passing feet. Legends carved in crystal and hung from chandeliers. Stories cataloged and cared for and revered. Old stories preserved, while new stories spring up around them. Everywhere, there are doors leading to new spaces and new stories and new secrets to be discovered. And everywhere, there are books. It is a sanctuary for storytellers and story keepers and story lovers.
Hello everyone, it is Sunday now. I am feeling very under the weather today. I've been sick for 2 months now, and that's not even an exaggeration. Since the beginning of October, I've had a cold and a cough. I blame those rotten little kids, man. They are just, they're always nasty during like cold season. And yeah, I started wearing a mask to school because I'm like, I need to get better and then I need to not be sick again. So still sick. And I thought I was getting better, but apparently not. I'm really tired today, and yeah, a lot of congestion, and I'm like coughing a lot of gross stuff up. Luckily, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I'm gonna kind of ask her, like, I need to be done being sick. Please help me. But that's not the point of this update. The point of this update is to talk about starting my reread of The Starless Sea yesterday. I had reading sprints on my channel, which were really, really fun. I haven't had reading sprints on my channel in a really long time. A really long time. I did Patreon reading sprints when I had a Patreon for like a very brief period of time earlier this year. But yeah, I haven't done like live reading sprints in a really long time. So it was really fun to do that. I think we sprinted for like almost 8 hours, which is crazy. But I got 232 pages into The Starless Sea, and I've been annotating it. I don't know if you can see how many tabs I've been using, but I am just absolutely loving this reread. Obviously, I knew I would because I love Erin Morgenstern's writing. If you don't know what this one is about, it is following our main character, Zachary, who finds this mysterious little book in his university library. And as he's reading it, there is a section that is telling a story from his childhood. And he's like, whoa, I kind of thought that that was a dream. It's about him like finding this painted doorway, and he's supposed to go through it to discover like the Starless Sea. But he ends up not for some reason, and he kind of like forgets all about it until he's reading it, and he's like, oh my god, that was me, that happened to me. So he's like, why is my story like something that happened to me in this like random book at the library? And the library has no like tracking for this book. There's no barcode on it. There is like mysteriously shelved, and there's no author. Kind of sets him on this path of trying to figure out like why he's at the book and what's going on and what all these other little stories are. And then his point of view is interspersed with these like kind of fairy tale, kind of fable stories from this book that he found. It's got that like mysterious kind of whimsy to it. And then it sets him on this path of like, you know, almost like secret society trying to like figure out what's going on, and it's just really, really good. So yeah, I'm having a really good time with that. I'll probably read a little bit more later today, but like I said, I'm just like really not feeling well today, so I'm definitely gonna take a nap. I already like have just been laying around watching YouTube all day. That's probably what I'll be doing a lot of. But I also have an exciting package to open, so let's do that. Okay, first thing I see is my father-in-law's Christmas gift. I'm just gonna set that to the side. Next thing I see is Oathbringer. Oh my gosh, what a stunning copy. She's thick. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh, snap. We got some character art in the back. Who are these people? I don't know. If it's who I think it is, that's not how I pictured them. We got more character art, but I don't know who these people are. What is this? Oh, a giant fold out color map. Like a poster almost. How cool. So yeah, pretty much ordered this right after I finished Words of Radiance so that I can have it when I'm ready to pick it up. I'm not quite sure what my reading order is going to be here because the next thing and the last thing in this box is the box set of the Mistborn trilogy. So I have heard different recommended reading orders for Brandon Sanderson's books. Not that, like, you have to read him that way, because all his series can be read as standalone, so it's not like you're going to be missing any pertinent information. But I just want to read it. I don't know. I don't want to read just like a series, then another series, then another series. I kind of want to like mix it up because I want to stir in some of his standalones as well. But here's Mistborn. This one, very floppy, very satisfying, and significantly shorter than the Stormlight Archives. This one's just over 500 pages. This one is just over 1,200 pages. So yeah, I think I'll probably pick up Mistborn next. Then we've got The Well of Ascension, which is book 2. Yeah. And then The Hero of Ages, which is book 3. I don't know if I want to keep the like box that it came in, or just keep the books on the shelf. Like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't need the box. We're gonna throw that away. Recycle it. But yeah, there's my little book haul. Can you tell what my current obsession is? I'm a little worried that it's gonna be hard for me to like switch gears, because I just really want to be with these characters and in this world again. So switching to a different series, I'm like, I hope that that's a good idea, not a bad idea. I got the delivery and I knew the books were in there, so I was like, I might as well film an update and talk about the Starless Sea so that I can unbox these books. But that's really all I have for the update. I'm gonna go put my new books. I haven't bought this many books like all at once in probably all year. I don't think I've bought 4 books all at once all year. I'm gonna go put these up on my physical TBR shelf. I'm gonna send a picture to my friend Nate because he'll be really excited about it. Oh, and Karen and Sahar. I gotta send them pictures too. But yeah, I'm just gonna go relax and recuperate and probably go get some McDonald's. I know that that's not like, I should really eat like a grilled cheese and chicken noodle soup or something, but I just want McDonald's. Anyways, I need to stop this update. Okay, goodbye. Okay, I just finished The Starless Sea and it's so good. I just really like the writing. Like Erin Morgenstern's writing just speaks to me on another level. I just love the like poetic, flowery whimsiness of how she writes. And yeah, I'll pick up like anything that she publishes in the future. This came out in 2019 and she hasn't written anything since that I know of. The Night Circus and this I think are her only 2 novels. So yeah, anytime that she's gonna like publish a new book, I'll be all over that. It's just such an interesting book, especially how it's told in like pieces, and then you're like gathering these pieces and putting them together and then things start making sense. I love books that do that, where it's like it's a little bit confusing and then slowly the puzzle pieces start like fitting into place and you start to see the big picture and you're just like, wow, this is incredible. I just love that so much. So definitely 5 stars on the reread, of course. And I'm so happy that I got to go through and annotate my copy, because now I have annotated both The Night Circus and The Starless Sea, and that just feels so right to me. I really like how the tabs look with the cover, like the blue, the different blues, and then like the tan color, and like I have a little light pink in there. I don't know if you can really see that or not, but I really like how it looks. Yeah, with that, we are going to end this vlog here. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the link in my description and hit up Ana Luisa before their sale ends. It's the perfect time to try them out and get a gift for a loved one or something for the holiday season. So check them out in the link down below. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, leave a bee, a key, and a sword emoji for the Starless Sea down in the comments down below to let me know that you made it to the end of this video. Thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!